I know what that means. Merlin trial. Flipendo. Lumos. Flipendo. Revelio.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed.
Imperium.
What was that sound?
Expelliarmus. Abolish it Revelio. Lumos. Flipendo. Lumos. Flipendo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Bombarda. I should investigate. Lumos. Imperial. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio.
I'm famished.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Time to go a little quicker.
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers. The poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events. The cave with the moonstone, and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio. So. That's that. Settled. Lumos.
also.
Avada Kedavra!
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
Revelio. It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble... we shall be long gone.
Arresto momentum. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Levioso.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Revelio.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Accio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio.
has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio. Revelio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Descendo. Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio. Lumos.
Lumos! Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Confringo.
remarkable.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
So, haben wir jetzt. Hallo, hallo, hallo. Hallo, 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 hallo. Ja. Sehr schön.
Ominous? What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Was sollen wir jetzt machen? Quest. Bird in the Light. Ganz sicher nicht. Oh. Yeah, yeah. So. Was dauert denn? Da gehen wir hin.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends. Revelio!
Nope. Nicht jetzt.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Gryffindor, over here!
Gryffindor.
Hello again,
Fuck
Imelda.
off.
This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Gryffindor.
Mal gucken. Die letzten zwei waren eigentlich relativ easy. Oh, jedes Mal. Oh,
That wasn't too difficult.
that was stupid. Ich glaube, ich habe den einen Ring gemisst. Opa. Warum ist das kostenlos?
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
Nein, fast ordentlich. Ich glaube wirklich, ich habe den einen Ring gemisst. Diese Musik halt einfach so
This is going well.
episch dazu. Oh.
Now that's more like it.
Ich habe mich gerade voll über die Balance aufgeregt, dass die von gemäß
Mate.
hat. Oh.
Excellent. That wasn't too difficult.
Den noch einmal müssen. Oh.
That wasn't too bad. That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pot me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
Awesome.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Gryffindor. You take care of yourself.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet. Revelio.
Nein. Achso, warte, ich wollte rein noch raus.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Defeating Harlow, Penny wonders what it must be like to be so brave. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Nigga.
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades. Proved the naysayers wrong. Made all the hard work worth it.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
Kann ich jetzt schon? Fuck off. Muss
Thanks
ich
for
echt erst
stopping
raus?
by. Hope to see you again.
Komm. Ich warte doch nur auf dieses scheiß Update. Kommt es jetzt? Speichert. Oh. Die dann halt nicht. Mann. Quest. Spot softball bell. Enter the governor post. Don't try. Shitsley. Summoners match. Crossbows. Spell combination practice. Oh, ja, okay, komm. Ja, okay, das passt. Wo ist denn das? Warum wird mir sowas nie angezeigt? Fuck off. Ah, hab ich schon. Cool. Das geht hier hinten. Ja, okay.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Confringo. Revelio.
Fuck off.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Du bist sonst nichts mehr? Ne. Okay. Gut, also.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alles bitte mitkommen. Dankeschön. Nicht nach draußen. Sondern hin.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Dankeschön. Damit wäre meine Ausrüstung.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Oh, hello.
Revelio.
Gab's hier noch irgendwas? Nö, okay. Fuß. Aber ich frage mich wirklich, wie dieser Goblin auspasst. Oh man, der Typ ist unten in der Höhle. Fuck off.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Hä? Nein. Da ist ein anderer. Scheiß drauf.
Imperio.
Oh Gott, nicht so. Ja, klar, natürlich auch sie. Ich wollte gerade sagen, ja, das ist klein.
Revelio.
Sonst nichts? Na. Ich wollte davon haben.
Imperium.
Ach scheiße, ich werde zu langsam. Schon wieder. Nein, das war der falsche. Warte langsam. Oh, okay. Jetzt. Ja. Okay. Ah, nein, was mache ich da? Lassen wir das so. Setzt die immer brauchen.
Don't do that!
Just a bit of practice.
That felt back at all.
Danke, ich hab's richtig gekriegt, aber...
You've made a grave mistake. Had enough? Oh.
Au! Alter, der hat mir gerade eine Rückhandschelle gegeben. Du Hilfe.
That's just the beginning.
Gibt es noch irgendwo einen menschlichen Gegner? Und sonst Untote? Okay.
Revelio.
Na ja, gut. Also, was geht jetzt ab? Das wird mir nicht angezeigt, cool. Wird auch nicht angezeigt. Sehr geil. Was gibt's hier noch? Oh, warte mal. Challenges. Exploration. Ja. Ich glaube, ich mache mal kurz nochmal aus. Ich hab so Hunger. Ja, aber Moment. Ja. Ich mache mir nochmal was zu essen und ich gehe noch eine rauchen. Also, kurze Unterbrechung. Bis gleich. So, oh, ich hab Essen. Ja. Boah, ich liebe Essen. Das geht nicht. Ja. Da fliegt ein Drachen. Moin mit dir! Moin Menschen da! Manometer, fliegt du hinter bitte Bock, du Junge! Ah! Ah ja. So, I'm back to business. Perfekt. Alright. Mach das Ding auf. Was fick? What do you want?
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivanders with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
Schade.
We can only hope
Ich habe
that
gar
we're
kein
not
Bild
too
von der
late,
Map gemacht.
and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
Enter the Keeper's Cavern. Ja.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
My friend is here.
Let's go.
Hey, let's go. Ich hab mein Baby.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Renbrook, we'll be in our progress.
Imperio.
Ah, nee, ich wollte eigentlich auf den hinteren machen. Das hätte ich mir definitiv aufheben sollen.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Professor Thick is strong, boy. Ich wusste, ich hätte es aufheben sollen. Schade. Oh fuck. Ich bin dankbar für die Wicked Potions.
Revelio. Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Ah, before. Oh, that's good.
More comments up ahead.
Not your best.
Imperial.
Tja.
Expelliarmus. Nevada. Concreto. Defender.
Oh ja. Ja. Arschloch.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Gibt's hier noch was? Ja, da.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
No shit, Sherlock. God, laut.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now. We'll show these beasts who's in charge. The timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
Such arrogance. What the humans have worked about.
Oh my god. Oh, den habe ich ja euch gesehen. Dankeschön. Da kommt Jungs. Schleudert euch alles zurück. Ah!
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! I'm going to get down. Never go down easy,
Oh, ich hätte mehr mitnehmen können. Well.
We couldn't be happier to see you, Professor Sharp.
Why don't you come up here?
Du arbeitest mal kurz bei uns.
Incendio!
Oh wow. Nice. Ah, die süße Maus!
That's our way forward.
Dankeschön. Die Süße. Ich mag Nussfüßen. Die ist gefallen. Oh nein, nicht die zwei schon wieder. bin gespannt, ob Avada Kedavra gegen die zwei funktioniert. Was ist so dumm, dass wir straight up da reingehen? Erst den Feind vernichten, dann zum Schatz.
We made it. I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it.
Wer hat die anderen
This
draußen
is what
fighten?
Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for.
Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good.
But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen, what about Isadora's fate?
Isadora wasted her ability trying to save people from themselves. I will not let others dictate what I do with this. My power.
You cannot possibly mean that. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the misery and pain that that could cause.
Schade.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Das war's mit dem Fick. Ja, kommt ihr Wichser. Pull it up.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
My spells are having no effect on the dragon.
Ah.
Protego! Stupefy!
That did the trick. I have you now, Ragnarok.
Come on. Du Wichser. Put it on! Oh, fuck, it's one fight. Komm noch mal.
You protected yourself again. Not for long.
Warum weiche ich aus?
Protego.
Komm. Schade. Oh, warum? Oh. Hey. Schimmer. Jetzt mal ehrlich, ich bin doch nicht mal da.
You can't stop me. Two sources of power.
Oh fuck. So which one will use this?
Ha! Don't like that very much, do you?
Könnte ich grad mehr gebrauchen. Ja, komm. Okay, nice. Jetzt. Wow. Parts. Und was kommt, was kommt, was kommt? Nee. Hier komm. Parts. Ah, scheiße. Ah, die Zelle weggenommen. Das ist cool. Oh. Oha. Oh fuck. Ja, komm. Bots. Nee. Hey, nicht so viel Feuer. Feuer spielt man nicht. Ist nicht für kleine Kinder. Werfen tun wir hier auch nichts. Packt der eigentlich? Cool. Yeah, bro, put it on. Stupefy reicht nicht. Kann ich auch was für. Ah, das ist so ein ewig langer Bossfight, das ist so ewig geworden. Ah. Endlich den zweiten weg.
How long are you going to keep up this charade? Revelio.
Zwischendrin nicht mehr los.
You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Oh.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
Eine Sekunde, es war gerade der perfekte Moment. Man muss es ihm lassen, es sieht verdammt gut aus. Ich werde es so aufs Maul kriegen. Au! Au! Junge, ist dieser Arena riesig. Bringen die was gegen den?
Not so powerful now. Are you, Ranrock?
Come on, bitch, put it on. Oh, die Katzen machen ja auch Schaden. Wie? Wie? Vier Stück habe ich noch. Ah, das ist aber...
I know you're feeling it now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
Ranrock here, Ranrock da. Oh. Ja, wow, danke dafür. Nein. Oh. Oh, fuck off. sollte mich viel mehr auf den konzentrieren als auf die anderen Teile.
I will defeat him in Logok's memory.
You'll never wreck this hell with me!
Ow. Bitch. So, Entschuldigung für die kurze Unterbrechung. Ich soll auch das Maul trinken. Ja, dann. Ich verstehe es nochmal weiter davon nicht mehr. Ich schwör's dir ehrlich. So, also, ja. Warum? Fuck. Oh.
This is for Professor Fig.
Ey, aber Level 8 der ist doch voll. Ich muss merken. Warum? Ja. The hero of Hogwarts.
Thank you, Miriam. For everything.
Ha, kann das so gut aussehen?
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Fuck, ich hab nichts zum Anstoßen. Cheers!
Never imagined we'd attend a funeral for one of our professors. Glad Weasley spoke for Fig. She honored him. He'll be well remembered. I only wish we could have done the same for Solomon Sallow. I need to go and see Anne soon.
Ominous, there's something I need to tell you. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumor's true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Victor Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
You see, since Feldcroft was of interest to Ranrock, it became of interest to Rookwood as well. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw Anne, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. Oh, so cruel. Rookwood got what he deserved. Thank you for telling me. Anne and Sebastian deserve to know, and it should come from me. As we discussed, I spoke with Black. Sebastian's with the headmaster now, but perhaps there's a way to get word to him. When I find out, I'll send an owl.
I'll send an owl. Da bin ich schon lange nicht mehr aufgewacht. Congratulations, you have completed the story of Hogwarts Legacy and reached the end of our school year. With your all exams, first quest and complete your fit guide as you see fit. Yeah. That's it, bitches. Challenges, quests, main story. Ja, ich hab sie alle. Ach so, ne, warte mal. ist das schon wieder? So, Challenges. Also, was war's? Doch die Legendary Gloves, Legendary und Stone Necklace. Da ist nix Legendary. Ja. Yeah. Ah, sieht so gut aus. So, jetzt. Ich habe das eine gerade angezogen, oder? Fuck off. So, Map. Ja, komm.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Look who's back. Ready to redeem yourself?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Incendio.
Act like a winner.
Schade, meine Kirche sind aus. Als ob. Ja, dann komm. I'm sorry, miss.
Come on. I could never duel like that.
Tja.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it.
Yeah.
You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
So, dann hätten wir das auch mal kurz fertig gemacht. Oh. Ja, komm, das laufe ich kurz. als ob ich hier nicht... Einmal noch mal kurz anschauen. Und lass mich durch. Oh, ich liebe diese Statue. Ja. Da gibt es eine Chest. Ach, das ist eins von den Teilen. Ach nee, der geht, das mache ich jetzt nicht.
Weasley! Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on. And that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the headless hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. It seems you've completed much of your field guide. Well done. But you've still a little left to do. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Danke für die Chest. Die nehme ich auch noch mit. Dahin. Ich habe sogar straight up noch mal eins gehört. Ich verarschen.
Revelio.
Ja, da hinten.
Aloha.
Schlösser knacken. Wow.
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio.
can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Quest? Ups. Ich bin beim Aufzug.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost.
Ich bin froh, dass ich die Maske auf habe.
We do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts.
Lauf mal schneller, Junge, oder ich setz den Tod nochmal ein.
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I think I know that name.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day.
Oh, of course. Odgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby.
Revelio.
Curious students can find him on display here in the bell. Students introduce themselves to this view. Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know you're feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Athpuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of
Sir Scagglethorpe the Heedless once challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Care to guess who won?
These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Selene Wartnobby.
Cheerful
Rumour
countenance
has it
nestled
she was
among the
demonstrating
ranks.
her experimental lunar
Hier
apparition
hinten noch was?
She was never...
His fame was not
Perhaps she
won by
succeeded.
vanquishing foes in single combat, nor by
This
slaying
is a centuries-old
bloodthirsty
likely-
dragon.
Bloody companion.
Revelio.
People have always
Warm
loved
and
them.
approachable demeanor was celebrated by old friends and newcomers alike.
Bitte sei endlich still.
Professor Binns, I found the
Schlaf
statue of
gleich
Sir
ein.
Athpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Athpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Goblins and wizard kind will never trust each other.
Yes, well, it takes a cauldron to raise a chisperful, as they say. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Okay.
History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say.
This unassuming smudge is rumoured to be the location of the very first successful use of bombardment.
Schnauze. Aha, was war das da unten? Ach, wieso nicht hier? Ich muss noch rauskriegen. Da, 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 da.
Thank you for coming.
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions. It will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
I never thought things would end this way. I hope we did the right thing.
I hope so too.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Oh.
Heard you and Sebastian traversed a mountain in Loyalist territory. You know, that sort of thing could have got you both killed.
Schnauze. Und das ist jetzt fertig? Okay, cool. So, es gibt noch mal. The house cup should attend the end of your first feast in the great hall. Okay.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Das ist schön für dich. Die kaputte Rüstung.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Would you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
Oh. Okay. Wunderschöne Szenen von Hogwarts, aber bringt mir nichts mit der Schrift in der Fresse. Cool. Schon wieder hier. Ja, gut, Sach. So, hören wir es jetzt einmal. Sebastian. Lord Gog. Professor Fick. Yeah. So. Dann würde ich sagen, mache ich jetzt mal aus. Reicht doch so langsam wieder. 2 Stunden, 22 Minuten. Haha, nice. Okay, gut. Dann... Ja, freut mich. Man nennt sich mal wieder. Vielleicht gehe ich nachher nochmal live. Mal schauen. Bis dann.